Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about the topic placement and its type. What does the word placement mean? The process of allocation of a job to an individual who is either pursuing his graduation or who has already graduated is known as placement. There are three types of placements. They are on-campus placement, full campus placement, and off-campus placement. I think so. You might already have an idea about all these three kinds of placements. But now let me give a brief explanation about each kind of placement with an example. Let me begin with on campus placement. In on campus placement, a particular company will be approaching to a particular college and only the students of that college will be attending this drive. For example, let us consider Accenture. Accenture is a service based company which is arriving to my college X. And in this on campus scenario, only the students of college X will be participating in the drive. This is a good example for on campus placements. The students who are pursuing their third year of graduation or fourth year of graduations are eligible for this on campus drive. In few companies prefer only students of fourth year, that is their final year of graduation, and they take the third year students for an term called internship. Now let me discuss about few basic things on on-campus placement. On-campus placement can be held from 1 to 2 days, and even few companies have their selection process up to 3 days. This is basically dependent on the number of rounds that is to be held in an interview. Companies such as Amazon have nearly 8 rounds of interviews, so this placement can take about 3 to 4 days also. But many of the service based companies such as Wipro, Accenture and CTS, they just have 3 to 4 rounds of interviews, so the placement process just takes place within a day or even two. The company provides a list of requirements. Few companies prefer students who have CGPA above 6.5 and above, but few companies even prefer students who have CGPA 6 and above. These are all called eligibility criteria. Few companies even don't prefer students who have history of arrears, but few companies do prefer students who have history of arrears. This is completely dependent on the eligibility list that is provided by that company. All these eligibility criteria are company specific. The company which is about to arrive for our drive will provide these requirement criteria a week or a month earlier to the college, and the college is responsible for letting the students know regarding the eligibility of the specific company. And only the students, those who are eligible for this drive, will be attending this placement drive that is to be held on a specific date announced by that specific company. The results might be announced within a day or it might even take a week. It is completely dependent on the rounds that is going to be held. Few companies have verification process as a part of their interview, and those companies will complete all their rounds before the interview results are open, and then the results will be announced. Few companies just keep this verification round after the selection of the candidates and after the announcement. The verification of their identity will be done once they are about to join their organization. This is all about on campus placement. Now let us see about pool campus placement. When a particular company arrives at a college, but in this scenario students of many colleges will be coming to the a specific college and attending this drive. For example, let us consider Accenture is the company that is about to arrive to the college X. College X is our college. Uh, we do have many other colleges surrounded by, either in the same district or in the same zone. The students of all these colleges, including our college, will be attending this drive at the same place. That is our college. Our college is the center, and in our center, the students of different colleges will be arriving to attend this drive. Such a scenario is known as pool campus drive. Even in this scenario, the company will have some requirements and eligibility criteria for the students who are about to attend this interview. There are few benefits of pool campus. In case of the students, we don't have any major benefits because the competition is very high. Students with different colleges who are surrounded in the same district or in the same zonal, those who are eligible for pool campus will also attend the drive. The colleges that are about to attend this drive is completely dependent on the selection of the company. If Accenture is the company that is about to arrive, Accenture will be deciding which colleges should be arriving to this pool campus, and then they will be inviting that particular colleges along with their eligibility criteria, and specific students, those who are falling under that eligibility criteria, will be arriving at a particular spot from different colleges, and this drive will be held. As students from many colleges are arriving at a particular center, the competition is very high. The extremely talented students from all other places will be grouped at the same point, and this drive will be held. So the selection process will be very tough. So only the students, those who are highly talented and those who have skills to represent uniquely, will be selected in pool campus drives. The only benefit for the students is some students might have missed this company's opportunity during the on campus, then they can take this pool campus as a second option. This would be like a second chance to them to crack the interview and find their way into the specific company. When we consider regarding the benefits of this pool campus for the company, then it is very high. When, let us say, a company X is arriving to a college, your college, it should also go, the drive will happen for 2 days. And the same company X is about to arrive for another college Z, and here the drive will happen for 2 days. Similarly, when a single company is about to held is on campus drive for 10 colleges, the total number of days spent is 20 days. For this entire 20 days, the company should be taking care of the accommodation of their HRs and also the recruitment team, and also they should look into for the cost of food for that HR team and recruitment team, and even for the transportation of them, and thus the cost is very high if it is in case of on campus placements. That is, if a company is visiting 10 different colleges at 10 different dates, then a large number of days is required, along with a large number of cost spent on such a kind of on campus scenario. But in case of pool campus scenario, the number of days is drastically reduced. Let us say X is the company, it is about to visit your college, but it is requesting all surrounded colleges like R, Z to come into your college to attend this drive. Now the company is having a benefit that it is reducing the 2 days here, the 2 days here, and all the days are reduced and they are put into a single period here. So for a single stretch, let us say a 2 to 3 days, the company will complete the entire interview process for around 10 colleges, and thus the number of days has got reduced. Along with this, the cost and the expenses spent by the company for their employees during the recruitment process is also drastically reduced. This is a big benefit for the company, but for the students it is a disadvantage because the competition becomes higher in case of pool campus. Now let us see about off campus. Let us say 100 students have been placed via on campus and 100 students have been placed via off campus. Sorry, pool campus. On a whole, there are 200 students placed. But when the interview process gets complete and when the appointment order is given and the joining date is announced, few students may reject this offer. They may prefer a different company or they may prefer some other options to their career. In that case, let us assume 20 students have rejected this offer. That means 180 out of 200 students have joined this company, but there are 20 vacancies which is to be filled. Then this company will announce a vacancy of 20 positions for a particular post. Let us consider a software company or even any company, there will be roles associated for the candidates. For example, engineer, senior engineer, manager, etc. So there are 20 vacancies that is associated with a particular post. Let us say just a junior engineer. Then these 20 posts should be filled. In this case of scenario, this company will be making a notice and it will be uploading this notice in their portal. Their portal is very specific to that company only. Accenture will have a separate job portal, Wipro will have a separate job portal. These vacancies, along with their positions and their requirements, will be uploaded in this portal, or else, even through referral, we can use up this 20 vacancy opportunity. In this scenario, the interview will be held either at the office or even at a common hall. One of the biggest disadvantage of off campus is students with the previous year passed out may are also eligible. If we say we are in the year of 2020, in the year of 2020 we will have new engineers arriving. They will also be eligible for this off campus drive. Along with this, the students who have passed out in the year of 2019 may also be eligible. Even 2018 will be eligible. This duration is completely dependent on the company's requirements. Some companies prefer students up to 2 years of passed out, and some companies prefer only the current students who are passing out. So if this company is preferring students even from 2018 and 2019 passed out, then the competition will be very high. There are chances even in which experienced candidates will be trying to fill this vacancy. In that scenario, then you should be extremely talented to crack an off campus interview. This is all about the three types of campus interviews. There are furthermore options like startup placements also. There are few companies that have been initiated as a startup and even they are recruiting students, those who are capable enough to fill their positions. I'll be making a separate video on the preparation of how to enter a startup organization and what will be the learning process there and what is the advantages of joining a startup instead of joining a well-versed developed companies. If you do like my video, subscribe to my channel and please share it to your friends such that it would be helpful to everyone. Thank you.